And so please describe to me what the aesthetic look is exactly.
More like this guy here.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and bring
Oh wow, you really have to come in here?
like this guy here.
Is this really happening? He meant the other guy behind you, bro. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm right into that bad boy.
You can stay right there, behind the camera. Behind the camera. No, see, now you got me jealous now.
That's okay.
That's not
no,
fair.
but you're more in the category like Luther Arnold. Okay?
My man.
Okay.
Yeah. Arnold Ferrigno. Huh?
Okay.
Aesthetic. That's great, partner. You two ever go out place everything in its proper place?
That does not make sense, but we usually do go. We head to Kroger's, and we work.
Oh, yeah. I've got a lady waiting for me back home also. She has the most beautiful scrotum. Oh, God. And when she sings, she sounds just like a puppy dog. How do you nail a photo?
Just gotta get in the mode. You gotta talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes. You
Okay,
gotta
so
have the eyes.
can you show me a little bit of something, like to this camera? I would love to know how to do this. I just want to know.
Well,
How
I
do you do
mean,
it? Teach
the
me
smile,
something.
You can get the sexy eyes. Then you know you gotta get the smile going on some shoes. But you know,
Wait, hold up.
You got-
I gotta
when
try
it's
this
time-
with
when
you.
it- when it's
Hold
time
on.
to laugh,
I gotta try
you
this
gotta
with
think of
you.
something funny
All
and start laughing.
Do it again. Do it again. How do you do it? Teach me.
sexy eyes.
The sexy eye.
This is sexy eyes right here.
Smizing?
Smile.
So you're smizing.
Smizing.
Okay.
And then you gotta get the.
No, I look like I need to take a poop or something.
Wish words were like little toy guns. No sting, no hurt, no one, just a bang, bang. Right?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's something like that. Just a bang,
Toy
bang,
guns.
rolling off your tongue.
Toy guns.
It's no smoke, no
Bang, bang.
bullets.
Water guns. All right.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well out there. I hope you guys are enjoying your time. Here it is. We're doing this little Friday Hangout sesh, and the Zoom is open and ready to go. Right now, I'm just looking at myself, but I'm hoping that some people will jump on and be a part of the Zoom call, the Zoom group call. If you don't know how to get to it, I put it in my community page. On the community page, it's right there. The link is there. You can jump on and be a part of the conversation and all that. Hopefully I'm not wasting my time. I'm just going to be completely straight funky. Hopefully I'm not wasting my time putting this whole thing together and no one show up. All right. But no pressure. If it's not your thing, it's all good. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to talk with you guys and chop it up. Brady B, if you go to the community page on my page, it is right there, ready to go for you to see with your own peepers. All right. So the code is on there as well. So if you go to the community page, it's the most recent thing that I posted a little while ago. But as I was saying before, the Zoom Hangout is officially open and ready to be on and popping, y'all. So please go to the community page, go get the information. All the information is right there for you to go take it over to your Zoom app and come on and jump on in. It would be really great to have you guys on. I think it would be a lot of fun to chop it up with you guys. You know what I mean? Real talk. No pressure. Take your time. But yeah, it'd be great to see some faces and have some conversations and chop it up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That'd be really cool. In the meantime, there are a few things. So I got to keep this thing open and make sure I can see if anybody jumps on. Hello, Nikki. Good evening to everybody who's tuned in. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Yes, Brady B, what's up, man? You are admitted. You are in the group now. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Brady? Can you hear me? You can? Hold on. Now I got to figure this whole thing out. But, here's another one. Another one jumped in. Make sure you got your audio on. Hold on, I'm trying to do a gallery view. Okay. Can you hear me? Hold on, let me check something here real quick, okay? Hold on, guys. Shoot. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right, forget it. Can you guys hear me? Now you can hear me. Okay. Aristo, can you hear me? Wait, hold on. Unmute audio. Okay. Brady, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, now I can hear you. Oh my Lord. See, I don't use this very often. At all, actually. So I'm happy to. Okay, so can you? Oh wait, let me see.
This is what I was talking about last time we talked. The turn off video.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aristo, can you hear me?
I'm having technical difficulties.
Okay, no worries. Let me see. I need to. Well, I'm just gonna keep that here. Let me just get this full frame. So here it is. We got some people on here now. What's going on? How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very good. So what is? Ooh. So what is your name? Because I know Brady B, but I don't know you, sweetheart. What's your name, sweetheart?
Andrea.
Andrea. Okay. Hi, Andrea.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, we met at the Rosemary show.
Oh yeah. How are you doing?
I was the model in orange.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming on. Where are you in LA right now?
Yeah. Orange County, by Knox.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a really great event, by the way. That was a really cool event. I'm really excited that I was a part of it.
It was so fun. I'm still dreaming about that day. It was so fun and awesome. Everybody was so nice.
Yeah, it was something else for sure. Yeah, it was definitely something else. So are you going to be doing any other new stuff with Rose Marone?
Yeah. I'm not sure yet. You just gotta give me a call. Email or call me. Sure, I'll be right there.
Right on. That makes sense. Sense. So Brady, if you don't know, I was on we were both, Andrea and I were both in a fashion show for Joyce Hawkins, Chris Brown's mom. So yeah, like a couple weeks ago. So yeah, about 2 weekends ago. Wasn't it like 2 weeks ago? Something like that.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. Really, really cool. You know what I mean? But for everybody who's watching right now, this is interesting because I'm used to looking at this camera and not this camera. But for those of y'all who are watching right now, our Zoom call, our group Zoom call is open right now. The information is in the community page. If you get the information from the community page, you can just go and take that, get the code, all that stuff. Join on to the Zoom call right now and be part of the group discussion. All right? So don't be shy. Do what you need to do to get on there. So Andrea, where are you headed off to now? You're in Orange County, so where are you heading off to now?
Yeah. Swap a gift for my mom. She lives by Disneyland.
Oh, you're going to Disneyland.
She's in Anaheim. Yeah, I'm in Stanton, and she's over in Anaheim.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, but, huh?
I said that sounds like fun.
Oh, yeah, it is. But I just, today's September 11th, and I saw Ground Zero when I was 17 with Orange High School Choir. I was in the choir, and we flew out there for spring break and saw all the aftermath in person. So I watched your show this morning, and you were there, and all that during the whole thing, and I just couldn't imagine. I'm like, Wow. And it's been 19 years.
She just froze.
Kids
What?
that were born at that time, they're already adults now. And I can't believe like how fast the time is gone, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty crazy how quickly 19 years. It's crazy that it's been 19 years, just straight up. You know what I mean? And it's wild that that's even a thing. You know.
And from what I saw, is like just a dirt in the ground, a hole, and glass everywhere, all over the street. 6 months later, I'm like, there's still glass everywhere.
Yeah. There was a lot to clean up.
I was like, wow, that is crazy.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot to clean up for sure. Yeah. You know what I mean? Hey, and just so you guys know, real quick, just a quick thing.
Those are big buildings.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, the Zoom link is in the community page. All right. So on the community page, on my home page, if you go to that, you'll find the Zoom information. You can jump onto this literal conversation that I'm having right now as we speak with these two lovely individuals. So if you want to, definitely go to the community page, has all the information, the password and everything. You'll be able to jump on and be a part of the conversation. So we're waiting for more people to come in and jump in and be a part of the conversation. So be brave, like these two individuals here that were brave enough to jump on and be and have a conversation with me, which is dope. So, Brady, man, how are you? How's your Friday been? How was school today?
It was pretty good. The 9/11 stuff, we learned all about that, and it was kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's 9/11 is it's a crazy thing. You know, it's a terrible, frightening thing, and to live through it is something else. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And the fact that there are people like yourself that are learning about it in history books is mind-boggling to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm still wrapping my mind around that. The fact that there are.
Same here.
Say again.
We didn't even. We didn't even know why.
Andrea, I think you're it's like I don't
know. I somewhere something about it did it. You know, you ordered these people. Yes. I'm cutting off. Yeah.
Oh, you're cutting off like crazy. We didn't hear anything you just said. But are you near like some good Wi-Fi or something?
I gotta head out anyway. But it was nice talking to you again.
It was nice talking to you too, Andrea. Thank you so much. I guess we lost her. Oh well. Okay. Well, thank you to Andrea for being on. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that. Seriously. Man. Okay. So the thing is that it is really, really crazy that is a real thing. You know, that is a real story. We all went and it's just weird that it's all like a real thing. And the fact that you kids now are reading it in history books is just, it's still crazy to me. You know what I mean? It's something that I'm still wrapping my mind around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I watched the stream this morning. I watched a little bit of it. And when you were talking to that first guy, I was just like, how does this guy remember it like it was yesterday? He remembered everything that happened.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's definitely one of those experiences that you're never going to forget. You know, it's one of those moments when you realize that, you know, life is precious and that you can just get snuffed out like that. You know what I mean? But real quick, because I know that some people are trying to figure out how to get into this thing. There is he said, hi, John. Okay. This is Michael D. He said, I try to cut and paste the link here. Oh, it did not work out well. Yeah. So if you're trying to get onto the Zoom, you have to go into the Zoom, put the information into your Zoom, and then put in the put it in the password, and then I will admit you into the conversation. You know what I mean? It's that simple, y'all. That simple. You know, if you downloaded Zoom, I would love to see your faces. You know, it was really cool to see Andrea on, even though her internet or her Wi-Fi or whatever was really trashed up. But it was really cool to have her on. Just another great person being a part of this conversation and everything. So don't be shy. Jump on. Have a conversation with us. We would really, really appreciate it. You know, hopefully this thing will work out, Brady. I'm hoping this thing will work out. I'm hoping more people will jump on. That'll be really, really great. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what are you doing for your weekend now? You know, do you have anything planned?
Not really. My stepdad, he hurt his knee.
Really? How? What did he do?
Tore his meniscus or whatever.
He tore his meniscus?
He had to get surgery, yeah. He was doing a yoga pose.
Oh my. What?
Yeah, so the day before, me and him were moving furniture downstairs, and the next day he went to work, and on his lunch break he goes to yoga, and he was hitting like a pose, like he was like stretch his leg all the way back, and it just left. It just gave out.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
And it was crazy because the day before, me and him were moving furniture downstairs, and then next thing you know, he's doing his thing. Right.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm sorry that happened, man. Tell him swift recovery. You know what I mean? Yeah. Send him my my well wishes, of course. John Caitlin, where's the homepage? Facebook. Okay, so the community page is on the YouTube channel. So if you go to the Pascal Show channel on YouTube, there's a tab that says community. Click on that, and all you got to do is copy and paste. You know, and then you can jump onto the conversation. It's as simple as that. I mean, like, tell them what you did. Tell them what you did, Brady.
All right. So I heard that you were doing it. I was on my iPad, and I got onto my school Chromebook, and I basically, because you can't access the community on an iPad or a phone or whatever, so I went onto the computer and I just double clicked it.
Oh, you just double clicked it, and then it just went to your Zoom. It automatically went to your Zoom. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. So you can do that as well. Okay, so you guys can do that as well. And don't worry, we're here. We're waiting. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting. We're ready to have a conversation with all y'all. Got it. So many platforms. Yeah, I feel you. Mr. T, what's up, man? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. You know what I'm saying? We have that Zoom chat thing going on right now as we speak. So if you want to jump on, be a part of it. You know what I mean? We're just kind of trying to get this conversation rolling. Just trying to get some people motivated to get into the Zoom. And the thing is or into the Zoom talk. I figured that people would be more. Everyone said that they were down for something like this, so we're here. We're doing it. Here's another one. John Caitlin, here we go. Hopefully John Caitlin is jumping on here. I did admit him. Hold on. John. Mr. John Caitlin. We can't hear you, but hold on. Should be going good. Hello, John.
What is up? I got to turn off. How we doing?
Man, chilling, man. How you doing, John?
I'm hanging in there. I'm doing all right.
That's good.
I got crying kids inside. You know, it's a Friday night.
It's normal. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a Friday night to me too. I mean, I have no kids, but I feel you on that. How is everything? Where are you again? Where's your location?
I live outside of Austin, Texas.
Nice. Yeah. Austin, Texas. How's Austin, Texas right now?
It's been all right. It's we we just started back at school. I'm a teacher. I think I've talked to you before.
Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
I teach high school. We just started back today, so that was interesting, and it's gonna be a shit show, to be honest.
Wait. So that was you started school today?
The staff went back today. The students come back on Monday. We're gonna have small groups, but
wow.
Yeah, it's like they're piecing it together. They're not sure what's going on.
Wow.
You know?
Okay, sorry to interrupt you, but why so late?
Yeah. Hey. Good question, Brady.
Why so late? What?
School.
Like, why are you guys going back so late?
Well, the governor gave us 3 weeks off, so not off, but we've been teaching remote. And then we had to go back by the 14th. So I don't know. Where do you live?
By Pascal.
He's in St. Louis.
Oh, you are? Okay. Yeah. So I'm not sure what Missouri's doing, but Texas, we a lot of districts didn't go back until we're going back on the 14th.
That's fascinating. That's really, really fascinating because, so what are your thoughts on it then? You know, because I mean, obviously you're a teacher, you're an educator. What are your thoughts in regards to going back in school?
On it. You know, honestly, I feel like the kids need to go back. There needs to be normalcy again, but I'm not sure it's ready. I feel like maybe we're rushing it. I think it's gonna not turn out to be what we're hoping for.
Yeah, you think so, huh?
I think so. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I teach English.
No, and I understand that, but I mean, like, are you at all? Are you nervous? Are you worried for yourself, for your own self, getting in the fray of other kids and getting sick?
I'm not so worried for myself. I have my daughter who's 4. She has type 1 diabetes, and so I'm nervous. I'm worried that I might bring something home and she might get infected. But I know the children getting sick is way less than adults, but it's still something that my wife and I worry about. You know.
Yeah. Are you going to be are your kids going back to school as well, or are they staying home and doing virtual?
No. Yeah, they're too young for virtual. They're still in daycare.
Oh, okay.
So, they're 2 and 4. So they went back to daycare this week. I mean, it is what it is. You know, we have to keep going forward. So when they tell us it's time to go back, then
it's time to go back.
My wife works from home, but she couldn't really manage working and taking care of the kids at the same time.
Yeah. No, that's a lot. That is a whole lot. I mean,
we're fortunate. We're fortunate to both have our jobs, and I know it's time. I mean, we'll see what happens. They're taking all the precautions they can.
Yeah.
You know, and really, it's not even up to the district. It comes down from the state. So we live in Texas. It's they're not. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I feel you. I mean, are there any teachers demonstrating? Have any teachers resigned? Have any teachers stepped down because of things that have happened? Do you have any stories like that?
Yeah, actually, a teacher who's been in the district for 25 years, he was his wife has an illness and he didn't want to go back, and so they fired him. And another teacher who has asthma, she wasn't able to get the waiver. You can get a waiver through the Americans with Disabilities Act, right? Mm-hmm. So you can get a waiver, so they would reassign you to another position, but she wasn't able to get the waiver, and they fired her today because she said she's not going to go back. Man. And I'm sure that's just the beginning of it.
Yeah. No, it definitely is.
I thought about getting out of teaching, honestly. Yeah. But it'll be fun. We'll see what happens.
So let me ask you this. If you were going to do anything else, if you were to step down, if you were to resign, walk away from it because of COVID, what would be the job that you would be pursuing?
That's a really good question. I've thought about that for a few years, actually. I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. I teach English, and so, I think it would be transferable to some fields, but I'm not sure. Maybe sales. But the thing is I just can't do the cubicle.
I feel you.
I can't live in a cubicle, and I love teaching. You know, I love kids. I love education. I love to read. You know, read novels and I write all the time. So it's a good fit for me as far as a career goes. But it's
a meteorologist.
Definitely trying right now.
What's
that, bud?
Yeah, what did you say?
What about a meteorologist? Because it's okay to be wrong.
What about a meteorologist? Because it's okay to be wrong.
Yeah, maybe so, right?
Yeah, it's okay to be inaccurate as a meteorologist. That is very
no
very
science.
True.
Science isn't my thing. I don't think I would be a very good meteorologist. That's for sure.
Right on.
No,
right
I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest, Pascal. I've thought about it. I thought about getting out of education just because the room for, you know, growth. My wife, she does sales and she makes over twice what I make, you know? So it's after you do it for so long. I've been teaching for about 10 years, 12 years. And after you do it for so long, it's, you watch everybody else around you, you know, progressing and moving forward in their career, and you're just sort of doing the same thing you've been doing for 12 years. But I still love it, you know. It's just,
of course,
it doesn't pay what I don't know. I'm sure there's people out there. I know there's people out there who are hating on teachers right now. We're all lazy. We don't want to. Yeah, but
I mean, you know, there's always that. You know what I'm saying? There's you know, even people who like yourself that mold young minds every single day, and you create the future of our country, right? Of our society. No matter what, there's gonna be somebody out. There's always haters. They're gonna sit there and say something crazy. You know, you could be a surgeon that does nothing but travel around and do, you know, surgeries, plastic surgery on kids with cleft palates and stuff like that all day long. And there's still going to be somebody out there trying to throw shade on the wonderful things that you do. And the fact that you are somebody who is educating and willing to brave yourself back into the fray, put yourself back into harm's way like that is huge, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the fact that you have this gift to educate is an amazing thing. Not a lot of people can sit there and say that I teach kids, that, you know, I mold
Pascal,
young
you'd be
minds.
a great teacher, man.
Oh dear God, no. Oh no.
You could be. You would do it. You'd be fine.
A teacher? Oh man, I don't know. That's something to think about for sure. But you know, I feel like there's certain people that are made for that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what
yourself.
would you do? What would you do if you weren't a podcaster? If you weren't pursuing this dream?
If I wasn't, oh wow. You know, if I wasn't doing this, like, okay, so if this was not an option at all whatsoever, no cameras, no lights, no nothing. That's a very good question. That's a very good question. I mean, now at this time in my life, I mean, unfortunately, I feel like I would just be picking up some job, you know, some 9-to-5 job that makes the money, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. That's exactly how I feel.
You know what I'm saying? Because the passion and the love that I have for what I do, it's really like, this is my plan A and my plan B. You see what I'm saying? This is my plan Z. But yeah, I mean, if I had another choice, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't have the patience like most people who are teachers to be able to teach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, maybe. Well, it's kind of in the same realm of what I'm doing here. But I mean, I guess maybe I'd be speaking or I don't know, something of some sort. I don't want to be a politician, so I wouldn't be going into that realm. But that's actually a really good question. You know what I'm saying? I've never thought about it. You know what I mean? Never thought about it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same as me. I mean, I've thought about it, but I haven't ever really actualized it or looked into it more than just thinking about it, you know?
Yeah.
As far as getting out teaching, because I feel the same way about teaching, you know, it's who I am. I'm definitely not meant for, I don't know, there's a lot of jobs out there where you can make the money, but what's the point, right?
Right. I mean, you know, do what you love and do what you're passionate about and what makes you happy. What gets you out of bed every single morning. You know what I mean? And yes, there's days where you're like, man, why the hell am I doing this? Why? But if you still like are dragged to it like a moth to a flame kind of thing. I don't know. It's just there's something about the passion of what you do that turns, rather than it turns into a job, it's your livelihood. It is, you know, like they always say, if it's a job, it's only a job when it feels like work. You know, it's only work when it's something that you do not like. You know.
You wanna meet my daughter real fast?
I think everybody would love to meet your daughter. Hi, sweetheart.
This is Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Say hi. It's Pascal.
Hi.
What you doing?
How you doing?
She's wearing her pretty princess jammies.
Oh, the Jasmine pajamas, huh?
Oh, look at that. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm talking to him.
How can you do that?
How can I do that?
How can you do
We're talking on the phone.
Yeah. It's a video chat.
I'm gonna get you dessert soon. That's my 4-year-old.
Oh.
We're gonna have dessert soon.
Oh, nice, man. Yeah, man. But you know, of course, I appreciate I appreciate you jumping on and having a conversation with me, man. Like real talk.
Of course, yeah. It's good to talk to you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
But at the
Who
same.
else?
Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, that's okay. Go ahead. I'm interrupting you.
No, I was just gonna say, like, you know, keep fighting the good fight out there, man, and you know, keep educating. You know, if it's really hard out there for a lot of teachers, and so the fact
it's hard out there for everybody, man. It's honestly, this is a crazy time right now. I mean, I honestly don't. I've been sitting at home teaching from my laptop, so honestly, to feel like I'm some kind of a, you know, there's people out there who have been. Yeah, I know. There's my other daughter. That's Caroline.
Hello, hi, sweetheart. How you doing?
My chicks.
It's what?
I don't know. Okay, we'll find them soon.
Are you doing magic?
Anyway, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people out there who are getting back out into the field. You know, who haven't left the field. You know.
Yeah.
There's, you know, I go to the gas station every couple of days, and it's the same guys standing there. You know, coming into contact with hundreds of people. That's admirable. As admirable, you know, it takes everybody to kind of keep the ball rolling and to keep the gears turning, right?
Yeah, man. It's you know, any person that's putting themselves out there to the general public type thing it's a lot of it takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of guts.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, especially when there's no vaccine right now or anything of that sort. But unfortunately, you know, we life has got to keep finding a way, right? You know.
That's Brooklyn switch.
I'm getting mosquito bites.
You are getting mosquito bites. I know. I'm gonna come in soon. All right, I'm gonna get back to my family, Pascal.
Keep
it's
doing
really
your
good
thing.
To talk to you.
Yeah, man. You too, my brother. You too, man. Stay blessed.
I want to see some of these other guys get on here. Where's Tanavane?
I don't know. I'm wondering the same thing.
Where's Mr. T? Where's
T?
Michael? Come on,
Michael D. Alex Jones, Nobleness. Come on, y'all. You know what I mean? Hello.
I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go
right,
get my girl some dessert.
All right, man. You stay blessed.
All right.
All
Peace,
right,
brother.
Peace. Brady.
I gotta figure this out. There we go.
Okay. Brady, you're still with us. Okay, cool.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Woo, something broke in there?
No, it's just I have the chat up on my iPad and it just slipped off the stand.
Oh, it happens. It happens. That happens, man. It happens. Well, thank you for still sticking around. Okay, so the Zoom call is still open. It's still available for y'all to jump in, be a part of the conversation and everything. You know what I mean? Oh, man. What? How do I do that? Okay, I got it. Now it's got me doing something more. Yes. So, please, guys, like, jump on, be a part of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? It would really, really be great. It's telling me I need to upgrade this bad boy. Hold on. But who was just on that you just saw, that was John Caitlin. Part of the conversation or part of the chat, part of the fam. You know, he tunes in and is part of the conversation all the time, and I really do appreciate it. Really great guy. Yeah, he came on. And then we have Brady B, you know, Brady B-Man. B-Man is on here as well, but I got to upgrade this dang thing real quick, unfortunately. Because I thought this was already done. But like I said, if you go to the community page and hit that, go to the community page, the first thing that's on the top, the most recent thing I posted has the link so that you can jump on and be a part of it and all that. You know what I mean? Simple, simple, simple stuff. What? You know what? I'm not doing that. Forget that. John Caitlin, you did a great job, man. Real talk. You did a really fantastic job. You're really great. And the thing is it's really cool to have everybody coming on, just being a part of the convo, chopping it up with us, or chopping it up with me. And I get to see you guys, see your faces and all that. You know what I mean? So the thing is oh, B Dragon 1. What's up? That's you again. B-Man, I see what you're doing. I see what's going on. So what I am going to probably do, because it seems like everybody's kind of being really, you know, in and out about this Zoom chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this. Oh, wait. T. Williams is on. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Hold on one second. Come on.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, what up, man?
What's up?
Mr. T. What's up? What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Got bad lighting in here. I'm in the bed doing a paper right now for school, but what's going on?
Oh, man, you know, hey, same old thing, different day. Meet B-Man, Mr. T, B-Man.
What's going on, Ricky B?
How you doing?
What's going on?
Oh, hi. How you doing, sweetheart? Hold on, let me make sure I get it. Hey, how you doing? Oh, she's beautiful. What's her name?
Valentina. Say hi.
Hi, Valentina. Hi.
I'm 4.
You're 4. She's beautiful, man.
Thanks,
She's
thanks.
beautiful. Congratulations.
Good. You all done? You all done?
I'm not done.
Oh man.
I love it, man. How things going, man? How
Going
things?
good. Going good. Busy. I'm back in school again, so I'm
Oh,
hands on 4 right now.
that's what's up. Like you're in school right now. You say you're
I'm
in school.
teaching and back in grad school again, so yeah.
Oh, wow. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So what are you getting your master's in right now?
Administration, principalship.
Say that again?
Administration.
Oh, administration. Okay.
Yeah, principal. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Congratulations. Seriously.
Yeah, it's a big step. You know, I've been teaching for like almost 12 years, so it's time to make that step.
Yeah, man. Still, though, I mean, the fact that you are doing that says a lot. You know what I mean? And that's dope that you're able to continue education even right now. You know, like it's funny that we just had John Caitlin on talking about education. So what are your thoughts on it? Like, what's going on with you in your neck of the woods with schools and everything?
Well, it was up to the governor. You know, Governor Wolf is the governor of Pennsylvania, and he's pretty much keeping everything closed. virtual is this way. So districts have to oblige by that rule, be virtual. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
Although I think the younger grades are going to really be behind a few years.
Yeah.
Kindergarten to 3rd or 4th grade online is tough. It is.
Yeah.
Sitting in a laptop, all day.
It's it's almost impossible though, if you really think about it. With these kids, these dang kids, how are they going to stay in one spot when they don't know about sitting still? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a sticky situation when it comes to the younger kids. So I understand, like, as far as like making sure that those kids are staying up to par, they're staying on track, so that they don't stay behind is a stressful and frustrating thing for sure,
Yeah, I mean, accountability is still on our hands as teachers, so we have to make it work.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Man, that's nuts. How's it going with your kids at home? Are they virtual learning or are they going into school?
I have a 4-year-old, so she's in preschool.
Oh, okay.
The preschools are open actually, and daycares are open, which is weird. But once you turn 5 or 6, you have to be home virtually. So.
Man.
Yeah.
And how are you able to? How are you balancing that, especially with now that you're also in grad school and you're a teacher as well. So how are you balancing all of that and being able to have your child get the proper education at the same time?
Yeah, it's been a challenge. My last month has been nonstop, so I have to make time for my family and make time for your show.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so it's different, but it's every week it gets easier, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's something to get used to. Isn't it like it takes 2 weeks for the body to acclimate to anything? Like you give yourself a human like 2 weeks and they can literally like adjust to certain things. So I keep thinking like, isn't that the same thing? Like, you at first it's like, this is some difficult stuff, but maybe, it'll get better as time goes. You know what I mean? As the weeks go on, you know what I'm saying?
That's the hope, this whole year has been a question mark for everybody. So no one knows anything. We're just kind of keep the plane in the sky, pretty much.
Hey, this is going to sound a little weird. Okay. But this thing is about to like shut down on me right now. But I have my Skype. Do you mind jumping over to Skype? You and Brady B, go to the Pascal Show Skype. Jump on there, and I'm going to talk to you there soon, okay?
I'll see you over there.
Okay, cool. Thank you, brother. Thank you, guys. Peace. Because it's tripping. I thought I had upgraded it, but it's not allowing me to. Like, I'm trying to upgrade it and do this at the same time, and it's not. I don't know. I guess I got to redo it or something like that. But hopefully, I will have them come on to the Skype, and we'll just do one big group call, group chat there too. So instead of doing the thing, and actually I'm going to go and just take that down now so that people don't get confused. Loud as hell. Hey, Brady, what's up, man? Thank you. Sorry, man. Sorry about the, I had the Zoom, but then it's like, I thought I had the thing set up so that it's like a full size thing. But now it's or like the full thing, and I didn't know I had to upgrade. Apparently, you have to upgrade to have like it go on for hours. Yeah. So hopefully, Mr. T will jump on here in a second with us and chop it up here too. But yeah, it's interesting, especially like now having educators on the show. Just talking about what it's like just going back to school. Just it's interesting, and especially like, you're in school right now, but you're doing virtual learning. But there are other places, other parts of the world that are starting to do their thing. you know what I mean, that are starting to, open their schools and do in-person school. And man, it's crazy, and I commend any teacher, really, any teacher that is having the guts to sit down in a school and physically teach kids right now, especially with all the craziness that's going on. But real quick, Tanner Vane, if you have Skype in. If you want to Skype in, you can definitely do that. We can still do the same thing on Skype. The Zoom is just on crack. I thought it would work out, but we can still do the same thing on Skype. So if you go to the Pascal Show Skype, all spaces in between each word, jump on. Let's have the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to see you in the flesh, Tanner Vane. Real talk. And if you found a dry place to sit, good. I'm glad that you found a dry place to sit. Just open up your Skype and jump on in, and we'll have the conversation here instead. I think that's what we're going to need to do for now. But I digress. We got my boy B-Man in the house, you know what I'm saying, enjoying himself, part of the conversation. Thank you so much. Ben Gowdy, hey, Pascal, crazy time to be a teacher, especially in California, and being a special ed teacher. Oh, man, Ben, if you have Skype, please go to Skype or download the app real quick, sign up or whatever. And jump on and hit me up. Come jump on to the Skype. Let's talk about it. Because I'd love to know what's going on in California, how and what they're doing right now as far as the education side of things, what they're doing with school, if they're doing virtual learning, or if they're doing 50-50, or if they're not doing 50-50. I'd love to know about that, and I'd love to hear your voice and hear, your story all the way from California. So please, Skype into the show and let's see your face. Let's hear your story. The Pascal Show Skype takes 2 seconds. If you don't have Twitch, if you don't have Skype, takes 2 seconds to download the app. It's real quick, and you can talk right on your phone. Bing, bang, boom, and it's an easy peasy deal, right? So while we wait for Mr. T12, because Mr. T is still downloading Skype, and then he's going to jump back on here. Man. I mean, your stepdad just tore his meniscus from doing yoga. So is he going into surgery? Did he go into surgery? What's the story?
He's going into surgery, or he's getting his appointments planned on Monday, and then we'll just take it by ear.
Oh, okay. I hope he does okay. I hope he's gonna be okay. Real talk, because that's terrible. That's all kinds of terrible. That is not fun at all. I'll just say that. I'm not speaking from experience, because I've never had to, knock on wood, I've never torn a meniscus or anything, but I've had friends that have, and it's no fun. That is not a fun thing, not a fun deal, But yeah, man. Alex Jones, you should definitely Skype in. I'd love to see you and talk to you all the way from England. That would be really cool. From Great Britain, I wonder if you're sipping tea and eating crumpets. Having biscuits and tea at the same time. You know what I mean? Do you like a biscuit? You know what I mean? I'm being stupid as hell. Anyway. But I would love to see more people if you guys have time. Come on in. We got a little bit more time. I'd love to see y'all faces and have some more conversations and all that. I know Mr. T is going to be jumping back on here very shortly. Man, if you guys got any questions for B-Man here, go ahead. Please speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Tanner Vane is downloading the app right now as we speak. Thank you. I'm sorry for the last minute audible like that, but Zoom is that's why I just don't rock with Zoom very much. It's just sometimes a big pain in the butt, and it's trying to make me upgrade so I can do a longer Zoom chat, and I'm not about to pay that kind of money nor am I going to try to do that live while I'm doing this on the doing this and try to do that live on the show. That's impossible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But man, are you able to Brady? Are you able to go and hang out with friends and stuff? Like, how does that work? You know, are you able to go see friends and stuff?
So, my friend TechWise, he commented on the video, or Tech with Turbinator or something like that.
Okay.
He's one of my best friends, and his parents are terribly scared of this virus or whatever.
Understandable.
And so we hang out every once in a while, but when we do, we have to wear like masks, gloves, and hazmat suits.
Really?
Yeah, we can only go on like walks, but I have to be on one side of the sidewalk, and he does too. We both have to be on different sides of the sidewalk.
Man, I mean, I don't blame your parents. I don't blame both parents or any parent for being concerned and nervous, because I mean, this thing is no joke, man. But at the same time, I can only imagine how lonely it might feel, you know, not being able to be out there and hang out and be with friends and live life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My dad and my stepmom, they work in the COVID unit.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so your dad is in the hospitals? He works in the hospital?
Yes.
Oh. Is he a doctor? Is he a doctor or
he's a registered nurse.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. So, Mr. T, all you got to do, Razor Ramon, this is Brady B-Man. All right. He's part of the Pascal Show family. He comes in and comments every once in a while and everything, and he watches the show all the time. Just so you know, Razor Ramon. Mr. T, all you got to do is type in the Pascal Show Skype into the search engine bar. Once you find me, click on that, hit the there's Christian, or there's Joseph. Hello, man. Wait, did I just lose? I just lost B-Man, I think. Hold up.
Yeah, I see.
I think I lost B-Man. Hold up. Let me try him again. Or add him on. Okay. So all you got to do is... So, Mr. T, all you got to do is type in the Pascal Show Skype and then send a phone call, and then we will have you on. We got somebody else here. We're going to merge that call. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Hold up, guys. I might lose you guys. Hello? Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hey. What's up, man?
Oh, I'm very familiar with Zoom, but I haven't done Skype in a long time.
It is all good. Is this Tanuvane?
What's that?
Who are you? What's your name? Who are you?
Well, I'm Ben Gowdy.
Oh, Ben Gowdy. What's up, man? Hold up. I'm trying to merge all these calls. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Ooh, something's loud. Hold on. What the heck is going on? Hold on, guys. Oh, I think he's still trying to get on. Mr. T?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we just can't see you.
Okay, let me turn my camera on. Sorry.
There we go. There we go.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to try to add a few more people on here because I was trying to do that, but then for some odd reason, it just went to complete crap. Hold on. Thanks for the patience, guys. Real talk.
Turn my Bluetooth on.
Go for it. Boom. Brady. B-Man. Okay. So hopefully they'll all jump on here fairly shortly. But anyway, okay. So we have Ben Gowdy. We have Mr. T. And then we're about to have Brady, and now we have Joseph. What's up, y'all? What's up, fam? There we go. The fam is here. Everybody's here. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so Ben Gowdy, got a question for you, man, because I know that you're out in California right now. Okay, and can you hear me?
Yeah, it's in and out, but yeah.
Okay. First off, thank you so much for jumping on and being on the show. Real talk. But I wanted to ask you, like, you're in California. You're part of the you're teaching and everything. Hold on. Actually, let me make sure this is on so you can hear directly, because I think you're having a hard time because I probably sound I'm patched in, so you guys should be able to hear me directly from this mic.
You're good. You're just a little echoed, but
okay. So my question to you is this: what's going on in California in regards to the education, as far as schooling going? Is it all virtual right now? What's the approach going on in California right now, Ben Gowdy?
Well, at least for public schools where we live, it's 100% virtual learning. And so I live in Sacramento in Northern California. There's some of the outlying districts that live in the non-codeless looking areas that are starting to they're looking that they're going to open up and do like hybrid style learning. Mm-hmm. So 2 days on, then 1 day off virtual learning, and then 2 days at home learning. But my school district is 100% virtual, and now our governor has approved a plan for special education to severe special education, which is what I teach, to come back. But districts have got to develop a plan for that.
Yeah. What is the, I guess, like, especially with the kids that have special needs or anything of that sort, how are they approaching things now? Like, what is the approach to that if everything's virtual learning?
Well, what I teach is I teach a more severe autism, and we are using our learning platforms and a lot of Zoom time, which is tough with severe autism, which typically we have got to use a lot of hand over hand and manual teaching with children. But
yeah,
so it's tough. It's tough, but it's what is safest right now.
Yeah, I mean, because I can only imagine what it's like having to jump into this whole thing, and making it all work. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you? Yeah, because it must be just so difficult. You know what I mean?
It's tough, and just like with any child, what's most important is to develop routines.
Yeah.
And so what we're doing is we're trying to develop routines as much as possible. So, a morning routine, an afternoon routine, an afternoon routine, and developing that for the child, and then for the families that are home, because mom and or dad are typically home working with their child, doing all of this stuff with them. So that's what our first couple of weeks have been really focused on, is that. And then as the routines are established, then we'll kind of ratchet it up a little bit with the focus on academics. But until we've got routines, we don't have anything.
Yeah, no kidding. Man, I guess the same question goes out to Mr. T. Like, what are you doing in regards to, what is the approach right now for your kids, for your students right now?
Well, for right now, it's keeping really the parents and the children at a low stress level. The anxiety is high right now. Mm-hmm. Keeping them focused on, the future, on knowing that this time we have now can't be wasted, and that we have to step up and all contribute the best way we can.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is really finding discipline and finding a balance on how to work at home on the computer.
Yeah.
And not waste too much time. I mean, right now, unfortunately, my opinion is the virtual learning platform itself is like a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Right now, really, it's not going to. Honestly, there are going to be a couple of generations of kids behind going forward, unless they find a way to catch up, which is already hard. Unfortunately, I mean, like at my district, we have kids live only half the day, and then we switch classes. So the whole class of 25 kids is split 12 and 13.
Yeah.
So the morning kids come on live with me. They switch off and do work on the computer by themselves, and then there's a rotation of that. But you can't make up for 6 to 7 hours of learning directly with 2 hours or 3 hours of learning online.
Right.
It won't ever be the same. So it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
We have keep these kids really self-motivated to achieve outside of our time along with them.
Yeah. And I like what you said there, that it's just a Band-Aid. It's just something that's temporary. It's just something to keep, things intact, so that when things get back to normal, we haven't skipped a beat. We haven't missed a step. You know what I mean? And so I really like what you said there, for real. Most definitely. Real quick, so that everybody knows everybody. I think we lost Joseph. He dipped out, but we do have Tanuvane in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, my brother?
What's up, man?
Can you hear me?
What's up, Tanu?
Unmute your unmute your mic. I think that's what's going on with you, Tanuvane. Yeah, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. But I think it's in the settings. If you turn on your settings, go to your settings and turn it on, you should be okay. Just so you know.
The guy who lives in California, are you affected by the wildfires?
Oh my
Good
gosh,
question.
So much, man. So much. They're a little bit. They're not really that close to me right now. The actual fires themselves, but if I took you outside, it would look like it's cloudy and hazy outside, and that's just pure smoke and ash. But yeah, thanks. We have my family does have a cabin close to South Lake Tahoe, and the fires are about 15 miles away. So right now we're really hoping that they get stopped. But thank you for asking.
I wish your family the best.
I appreciate that very much.
Oh yeah, you didn't know Brady B-Man? B-Man's a dope kid. You just remember that kid's name, right?
Yeah.
Real talk.
That's the kindest question that's been asked of me in a long time, young man. So I really appreciate that.
Yes. So, just so everybody knows, we got Ben Gowdy, we got Mr. T12, we got Brady B-Man, we have Tanuvane, and we got Enemy Nation all in the same chat together. And usually you guys are in the chats with me, just commenting and everything. So it's really, really dope. Let me just say that. It is so dope to see everybody in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the faces, putting the face with the name that's in the chat rooms. It really, really means a lot. The fact of the matter is, this is the first time I've ever seen this is the first time I've ever seen any of you guys' faces, really. But it's really cool to see everybody.
In a long time. In a long time.
Oh well, yes, Ben Gowdy. I've known you for a while. Yeah, sorry, my bad. We've known each other for a while. But as far as everybody else, it's just really cool to see people's faces. And I haven't seen Ben Gowdy's face in a long time. Real talk. It's been
class of '99.
Yes, yeah. It's been a minute. It has been a minute. Ooh. But Tanuvane, you are all the way. You're commenting from Colorado right now, correct? We can't hear you. Hold on. Maybe it's on my end. Let me see something. Maybe it's on my end. No, it's not. it might be. Try unplugging your headset.
Hey, Pascal, it was I actually we checking out for dinner time
Oh,
out here
go
in
for
California. So it was so
Hey,
nice
man.
to see you and
Great to see you,
everybody.
too.
I hope that you have a great evening and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you, brother. You too, man. Have a great one, brother. Thank you so much for
All right.
the comments and everything.
Yeah, we can talk soon.
Absolutely, man. All right, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Sorry. Say that again, Tanu? No, still can't hear him. That's crazy. That is crazy. But hey, I'm sure we'll figure it out here soon. As far as the weekends, y'all, like it's the weekend. You know what I mean? So what are you guys doing this weekend? Anything good? Enemy Nation, what are you doing this weekend, bruh?
I'm probably going to go look for some land. Me and my wife's probably going to go look for some land, purchase some land, and get a house built.
Wow, that's dope, man. Look at you. That's dope.
We're just looking.
Every person wants to be able to, have their own land. You know what I mean? That's a dream. Like, just go, that is our land, and we're gonna build the house of our dreams right here. That's dope, man. That's hella dope. Wow. So that, like, you make it seem like it's no big deal, but bruh, that's a big ass deal. The hell you talking about?
We almost did it last year, but we decided not to because neither one of us are that fond of San Antonio. But I don't know. If she doesn't get another assignment somewhere, then we're probably gonna have to, So.
Okay. I mean, because how long you've been in Texas?
Pretty much all my life.
Oh, okay.
I moved out of Texas when I was younger to Tennessee, but we came back to Texas when I was like 13, and I've been here ever since. So pretty much all my life.
That's what's up. But you might move because of your wife? She might be like reassigned or move somewhere else?
Yeah. She wants to move to Germany, I think, where her brother is. So
wow.
The
Okay.
thing is that when we're paying rent right now, and when you're paying rent, you just kind of throwing money away.
Facts.
So we just been trying to hold out. We almost had a house built last year, and we just was like, nah, because we just couldn't find that perfect house. It's not like Houston or some of the others. Well, Houston pretty much. Most cities have zoning laws, and so you pretty much have to deal. You have to live where they say you can live, and you have to build your house according to how they say you have to build it.
Right.
But in Houston, that doesn't exist that much. So, you see a different type of city as opposed to a city where the suburbs are all, the same. You know what I mean? So we want like our house custom. So we're probably gonna have to find some land and have it custom built as opposed to finding a community, and that community is owned by a developer, and they say, well, you can get your house built, but it's got to be one of our 12 or 13 houses.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as your tax bracket goes up, then you get a little bit, you get more perks.
Right.
You get to choose a little bit more. But we've definitely noticed the change, especially this year. When we first moved where we are, it was nice and quiet. Then we had these influx of people from different states, I guess, running from different other states. And they come to Texas and they just have a totally different culture than what we're used to.
Yeah.
And so we're like, yeah, we got to move,
Yeah.
So people don't think about it, but it's big, that's Mr. T12, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Dreads.
Yeah, man, that's Mr. T12. Say what's up, man?
What's up, Mr. T? Well, nice to finally get to see you, man. But I'm sure sure he knows about it too, So.
Oh, everybody's back.
That's what we're gonna be doing this weekend, man.
That's what's up. I'm excited for you, man. I'm excited for you, man. I'm really excited for you because here it is, real talk. It's not every day that you can literally sit there and say, I'm going out and looking for land. You know what I'm saying? Like that's huge.
Yeah, you gotta start. You gotta start, it's good to look at least 6 months to a year early.
Yeah. That's dope, man.
Cause you got a little room to negotiate prices and stuff like that.
Not a lot of people can say that. I'm gonna be real. Not a lot of black people can sit there and say that. Hey, man, we're gonna go and find some land and build a house that we want. That's huge, man. That's huge. It looks like we got some more people. Oh, what? Hold on. What the heck? Hold on. Hello. Okay, that person went bye-bye. That was random. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let me get that back. Did I lose everybody? Damn. Hold on. Did I lose everybody? You guys are still with me, right? I thought I lost you guys. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong freaking buttons and stuff. Sorry about that, guys.
I see Joseph, Mr. T12.
Yes, everybody's still back. Hello. Who's this over here in the corner over here?
And we lost Tanavane.
We lost Tanavane. I think he's going to try to jump back on his computer.
Okay.
Yeah, we lost him. Who's our friend right here in the middle right here? I don't know who that is. It's just a photo. Okay. Can you hear us?
Yes, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I know you guys can hear me. I'm talking about this brother right here in the middle, right here.
Who's in the middle?
I'm trying to find out right now, real talk. And we got another person jumping on here too. Hold on. Hello? Hello?
What's good? This is Razor Ramon,
Oh, Razor Ramon, what's up, man? What's up? What's poppin', man? That's Razor Ramon, y'all. Wow, that's crazy. Razor Ramon.
I'm in Toronto, man.
You're in Toronto. Thank you, man. You're in Toronto. Okay, so where are you from originally, man? Where are you from originally, Razor Ramon?
Okay. I'm from Somalia,
That's what's up. Somalia in the house, baby. I love it, man. So how long you been in Toronto?
Since 1992.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot. I guess you liked it that much. How's it been up there then?
It's okay, man. Just to go to work, minding your business. That is it. And watch the whole thing,
Yeah.
Crazy world,
It is a crazy world right now, man. It is absolutely madness right now, man. Wow.
I know. Yeah, this year has been crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe what's happening.
Yeah, it is something. It is just a wild time. It is most definitely a wild time. How are you? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing to hold up? Like, what do you do for a job? What do you do for a living, Razor? What do you do?
Man, I work at the meat packing company as a what they call manager or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I started from the scratch, and then up.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that. You're a hardworking man. That's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
So why Toronto? Why Toronto and not why Canada and not America? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, just because there was civil war over there, civil war. And then we moved here, I moved with the family,
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. How big is your family?
Oh, I have like five siblings.
Okay.
Yeah, but right now I'm gonna make my own thing,
Yeah. When you say you're gonna do your own thing, what do you mean? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna make my own babies,
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I was like, wait a second. What do you mean you're gonna do your own thing? I thought you was like starting a business. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But you're gonna pop out some babies. That's what's up. You know what I mean? You're gonna get it in.
Business too. I'm tired of working for somebody. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make everything brand new. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's dope, man. That's dope. You get it, man. Get it while you can, right? You get it while you can,
Exactly.
That's dope, man. I mean, I appreciate you jumping on and being on the Skype group chat thing. This really means a lot. But I'm still like real quick. I'm going over here to this side of the world. My brother with the dreads down below, right here. Who are you? What's your name? Speak up because we can't hear you.
I can't hear you neither, bro. I can hear you, but I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Alex.
Your name is what?
Alex from the UK.
That's Alex Jones.
Oh, that's Alex Jones. Bruh.
I don't know what's going on with this thing, bro.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to fix?
I can see everyone, but I've got a picture right up in the corner, but I can't.
Tell him we can hear you. We can hear you.
I don't know what's going on.
My brother, you're in good hands. Cause you're in good hands. We can see you. We can hear you definitely.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can.
I can see everybody.
Good.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, we're just talking, man. So so you're in UK. You're in UK. So tell me a little bit about how is the UK right now? Is it madness? Is it good? What's the story, man? Speak on it, brother.
Bro, it's not as crazy as you guys over the other side,
Facts. Yeah,
it's a bit crazy, but not as crazy as you guys. You get me?
I get it. I bet, man. So let me ask you, because it's nice to get to know everybody here. What is it that you do for a living, Alex?
Well, right now I'm not working.
Okay.
Not fully employed. I'm actually doing what you call voluntary.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
So you're doing voluntary voluntary work or
Yeah.
Okay.
In a charity shop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good. So were you before that? What were you doing? Like when you say that you did not have a, that you don't have a job right now. What were you doing to pay the bills before the voluntary work?
Job. I haven't got a paid job. Put it that way.
Gotcha.
But like instead of like being at home bored, I just go and help out in a sense.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
A bit of giving back.
That's good, man. That's good. I'm glad that you're doing things and giving back. You know what I'm saying? That's big.
Yo, Brady.
Yeah. Brady, you got who's that?
Mr. Anthony.
That's my sister.
That's your sister?
Yep.
Let me say hi.
Yeah.
She just disappeared.
Yeah, hold on, let me go grab her.
Okay, go grab her. But this is crazy that we got people from all over the world right now.
I've never been on Skype before. This is my first time.
It's okay.
And, it's an experience.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. You're doing fantastic, baby. You're doing fantastic. You know what I mean? You're natural. You're natural, Alex. You're natural.
Respect, man. Respect. You know?
But
so
yeah.
you guys.
Well, so let me ask you guys, like, you know, as a group, well, first, before we jump into it, hello, sweetheart. How you doing? Hi. Hi. What's your name? What's your name? What's your sister's name?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Nice to meet you, Brooklyn. Thank you so much for being for jumping on. So let me ask you guys, like, especially like now that we're talking, like, we have people from all corners of the country and the world right now, all on Skype right now simultaneously. So I got to ask you guys, like, what are your thoughts on the coronavirus right now in your necks of your own woods? And we'll start with Mr. T first.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm in Philadelphia area, so we were pretty much code red for a long time. I believe maybe late July, it became like code orange or yellow. So right now we have open restaurants outside. Bars are usually a mix between outside and inside. I mean, it's coming back to life pretty much. Only thing is schools are still closed for the most part, but people are getting back to doing things. Hair salons are open, barbershops open again. Mm-hmm. So it's it's almost back to normal. As far as being distance socially, I don't know. People aren't really doing that at all. They're hanging out. So
yeah.
I mean, masks are required indoors everywhere you go. We have masks on, but people are outside hanging out. Yeah, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I hear you. Enemy, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. What are my thoughts on what?
How it is out there in your neck of the woods with the Rona and everything.
Man, it's bad. Hell, man, it's bad as hell. Bad.
It's bad, huh? That bad. You're scared of getting the Rona through the speakers. He's scared of getting the Rona through the speakers. Okay.
Well, let's have a mass party.
Hey, why the hell not? Why not? You know what I mean? Mask on, mask off.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't do it because I got headphones on.
Pascal, lead us with some.
COVID live. That's all I got.
Remix.
Remix.
In Canada, they make they're trying to make vaccine as mandatory. If you don't take the vaccine, you lose your job.
Wait. So they're saying that it's mandatory in Toronto?
Yeah, all over. In Ontario, which is Toronto, and Quebec, which is Montreal. They're gonna make it as so far. When the vaccines come, you have to take it. You have no what they call.
Wow.
There he is.
Wow.
And then this is what they do. The face mask thing. They target like New York City. Only the minorities, like people who, minority. You know, when I say minority, like you have to take to the subway or whatever. If you don't wear, they give you a fine. And they only target the minorities.
Wow.
That's the crazy part.
See that?
Lucky you're not in the United States. It's so racist here.
Same thing, man. They learn from there. Everything from there, they watch here.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. How about you, Joseph?
Oh, who, me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you with that beautiful baby, Madison. Come on now, I'm talking to you.
Hey, honestly, I just, I think if we follow by the procedure, we do what we can, as long as we do what we can to cover our faces and not spread, you know, the spread, I feel like we should be good. You know, you look at a lot of these other countries that do not have a problem with wearing a face mask, but it seems like America does. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's so many different people that you know, they feel so entitled to not want to wear a mask, but you know, it's not even about that. It's so more than what they think. You know, you have people that's out here that actually has to, you know, young mothers or people that have kids that probably don't have a significant other to watch them, so they have to go with them inside of the grocery store, and they might not, you know, that child is already vulnerable with a weak immune system.
Right.
So I think, you know, I think if more people would just be mindful of when they go out that a mask is that important.
We hear that
instead of just having such an ego.
Yeah.
You know, our numbers could go down, but as long as people, you know, especially my generation, and I have to say my generation because, you know, we're so much out partying, going to the beach, and all these different things. And you know, I had one of my childhood friends passed away from COVID-19 because, you know, he didn't take it seriously.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, God rest his soul, but I mean, it's things like this that, you know, is such an eye opener to someone once a loved one passes away, for them to actually be like, okay, I need to take this serious.
Yeah.
Rather than them already, you know,
believing
it.
Yeah. Like them actually believing it and not thinking that this is just a whole bunch of hype. That it's just a pandemic or whatever, you know what I mean? And that's true. Real quick, Tanner Vane, we hear you. If you're saying test on the Skype, we hear you. We hear you.
What's up?
Hey Tanu, what's up?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Man, we good. What's up? Hey, say hello to everybody to Tanu Vane. We don't see you, but we hear you for sure.
What's going on?
Tanner Vane.
What's poppin', man?
It's the best I got after an hour of trying.
Man, hey, we're happy. We're happy you're on, though. Real talk, we're happy you're on and are part of the conversation. Real quick, Mr. Michael D asked a question, and you know, it's directly towards the question is directly to Enemy Nation, but I'm gonna ask it to everybody and see what they think in regards to this. But Michael D just asked, how do you guys feel? It was two enemies, so I'm just, you know, I'm doxing it up a little bit. But he said, how does everybody feel about Trump getting caught lying about Zorona? What are your thoughts, y'all? I'd like to hear that.
You want to hear it from me?
Hold on. Let me throw it over to Alex Jones real quick. He hasn't spoken really yet. So what are your thoughts on this whole thing about Trump getting caught lying about the Rona? Speak on it, bruh.
Bro.
You, Alex.
Trump that surprises me.
Say again, what?
Yeah. Nothing he does surprises me.
Yes.
The man is a born liar. You get me? He's a born liar.
Born liar.
Enemy Nation, watch out.
Wait, what are you saying, Alex? What are you saying?
He should have learned from what's that guy named Nixon?
Yes, Richard Nixon.
Yeah, he should have learned from that. You don't go talking to people and think they're on your side, you know, that they're going to do everything for you. No, the truth always comes out.
Facts. You know? I can run with that. I can run with that.
For a big man, you shouldn't tell so much lies.
Bang.
You know?
Bang.
Is no example. You know? I mean, most politicians, they are liars. You know what I mean?
That is true. I'm not going to disagree with that. They're known for that, for sure. They're known for that, man.
So, nothing he does surprises me, my brother. Trust me.
Right on, man. I'm gonna go over to I'm gonna go to Brady. Brady, what are your thoughts on it?
I'm not really surprised. I mean, especially since he said he's gonna make America great again, and for some people, it's the worst year. So I'm not too surprised.
Wow. See, little kid got knowledge. Razor Ramon, what do you think on this, man?
What I'm thinking is that since it has already been politicized, the disease, so anything from there he says doesn't surprise me. Yeah.
Doesn't surprise you.
Yeah, it's not surprising
Okay.
at all. Or anything he says about anybody or any group of people doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going to throw it over to Mr. T real quick. Mr. T, what are your thoughts on this? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Mr. T? Hello? I guess we lost Mr. T. Okay. Hello?
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, what are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on Trump being caught withholding some of the truth about the Rona?
I didn't even hear about that until you guys said it. I'm sorry.
Oh, you didn't. Wow, that's news to you?
Yeah, I
Bang.
mean, all I heard about was the money being skimmed from the veterans.
Yes, from for the 9/11.
Yeah, I
for the
heard
9/11.
that.
Yes.
But if I'm late on the Rona thing, I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate, having people in leadership who aren't accountable for their actions, just shows that there's a lack of leadership,
Yeah.
So I really believe that a man should be about his word is everything, and
Yeah.
if you have a platform like the president has, your word has to matter, and it's not even about politics to me. It's about just, if you say it, you got to back it up as a man.
Word.
But people in power and people who have privilege, they abuse it. So they often are going to say what they have to say to keep themselves in a certain spotlight. But behind closed doors, they're a different person. It's unfortunate. The slogan "Make America Great Again." I mean, it's controversial in itself. And if he's not going to actually do that for all Americans,
Yeah.
then what's the point?
No, and it's you got a very good point there. Like the collective, as far as what everybody's saying so far, I couldn't agree more with all of that. Enemy, what are your thoughts on this?
Was that Tanavane just now?
Tanavane is on. He's on the phone, or he's on voice, but
Okay.
no video yet that I've seen.
Okay.
But what are your thoughts on this, bruh?
So everybody, show of hands, who heard the phone conversation? Show of hands, who heard the phone conversation? You heard it, and you got from that phone conversation that he lied about the severity of some corona? Because I heard the phone conversation, and I also heard his press conferences. I heard his campaign. I heard his rallies, and never once did I hear him downplay the virus. So this is how the media works.
No, man. No,
The
no,
media
no.
work like, my opinion was asked, right?
Yeah, no,
Right,
you're
yeah.
good. I don't know if he was reacting to you or if he was reacting to something else. So you good, homie. Keep speaking.
Okay.
He might have been
So this is
reacting
how
to
the
something
media
else.
works. So let's say Trump says, I don't want people to panic, right? But he's
Right.
talking to somebody that wants to say, in their mind, it's not wanting people to panic. In their mind, it's downplaying the virus. In his mind, it's not overblowing it, right? So the person that's asking the question, right? They say, well, I know, it seems like you changed your tune from the beginning. You was downplaying the virus. Now, depending if I have listeners, I might correct that person right then, and I'm just like, look, first of all, I never downplayed anything. You know, I just didn't want people to panic, right? I would correct that person. But if you answer the question, if they ask you the question and you answer it, right, then that legitimizes their question. That legitimizes what they want to get out of you in that direction. So, because I heard Trump in one of his press conferences, he got into it. Actually, got into it with one of the reporters. It was, I think it was mid-February. The reporter was like, "Why are you not? Why are you keep telling people that not to worry, not to panic?" And he said, "I'm trying to give people hope, because this phone conversation came out February 2nd. Trump said that he was going to initiate a travel ban to China, or he was going to extend these travel bans on January 22nd. And then on January 31st, he actually extended the travel bans to China. Then on March 30th or 31st, he extended it to Europe. So to me, that's not downplaying anything. If you don't have any, he had just sent 17 tons of PPE to China, so that was pretty much our stock of PPE. He sent that to China because he was talking to China, and China told him that everything was contained in Wuhan. Because if you didn't know, China came over on the 15th to sign the China-American trade deal. And right after China signed that deal, the ink wouldn't even dry, because the same day on the 15th, which is the 16th in China. So the same day on the 15th, after the deal was signed, China finally came out and said, "Hey, by the way, this virus is not from an animal, jumping from an animal. This virus can be transmitted from human to human." That was the first time they admitted it. But they got what they wanted, was the trade deal. So after they got the trade deal, then they said, "Hey, look, by the way, it's not contained into Wuhan. Now anybody in the world can get it. It can spread throughout the world." Because see, the first people thought that people were flying into Wuhan, coming in contact with some mysterious animal or some food or something, and then flying out, and then they have it. So this is why Trump is so aggravated. So by the time he actually gave this interview, there was only, I think, like 5 people in the United States, because I did a 2-hour video on this. And it, when you have a 2-hour video, as a content creator, Pascal, my clips, I might have had 50 or 60 clips that I have to say, okay, I don't want to make this video 6 hours, so I have to condense it. That means that's how much content I've learned from the coronavirus, from the CDC, from the World Health Organization, from other health entities, as well as the Chinese news media. So when it comes to the coronavirus and what all happened in the coronavirus, the timeline, I almost know that off the top of my head. Not to mention that I even have a pad right here that I can go through and tell you exactly on what day what happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
so that's research.
I believe you got the research. But
what do you think about Trump lying? I don't see him lying. I see the person interpreting that as lying, and then saying, "Hey, he lying," and because it's on the mainstream media, and because Anderson Cooper said he lies, and everybody else falls in the line and said, "I guess he lies." But if Anderson Cooper said, "Well, he was just downplaying it," and everybody like Jones would say, "Well, I guess he was just downplaying."
But then you could say the same. But then you could say the same thing about it. But then you could say the same thing about any Trump supporter out here. They could sit here and say, "No, I wasn't downplaying it," and then all Trump supporters could sit there and go, "Well, I guess They were
admitted
downplaying
It's not
it.
about being
He wasn't
a Trump supporter,
downplaying
man.
it.
It's about, look,
You see what I'm saying?
I follow left-wing news. I follow right-wing news. Your channel is not a left-wing and not a right-wing channel. You already admitted that you're lean left, but yet I'm on here every day. So if somebody tells me something that Pascal said or something, I'll be like, nah, I've been on Pascal's show every day for the most part. Not all the time, because I wasn't on there this morning. I wasn't on there yesterday morning.
Right.
You know? But if somebody tells me, hey, look, Pascal said this or Pascal said that, then I have enough knowledge, and I've been there to not just take something out of context and go on an opinion. Now, if you feel like he lied because he didn't say, because he said, hey, look, this virus is dangerous. But yeah, it's dangerous, but it's not a threat to the United States. You remember in the beginning they was doing this to everybody's head. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they detected SARS. But SARS is the SARS virus as well as the HN1 swine flu virus. It only shows when you're only contagious when it shows your symptoms.
Right.
So on the 17th is when they started doing this. So as soon as China said, hey, look, this is not from an animal no more, it can actually jump from human to human. So if you got people that have contacted with other people, you know what I'm saying, then, hey, it can spread to other countries. Matter of fact, the very first person that caught COVID in this country came here on the 15th, the same day that they arrived from Wuhan into the United States. And we're still thinking that, oh, well, as long as we don't have these animals in the United States, we're not going to catch it. You see what I'm saying? And so when they told them that, the CDC said, oh, okay, it's not human to human. So they came up with they started training the TSA, and then on the 17th, they started scanning people from Wuhan with their little scanners on their foreheads. But people were still coming in because it was asymptomatic. So scan them on the forehead does nothing. You see what I'm saying?
So here it is.
We didn't know nothing about the virus because China wasn't telling anything.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Well, France actually had its earliest cases in December, and we retroactively tracked cases to November 17th in Europe.
So, wait, say that again. I'm sorry. Say that again, Tanavane.
France actually had its first cases in December, and we retroactively tracked cases of COVID in Europe to November 17th.
Wow.
That's correct.
Wow.
So the virus could have very well came from Europe to the United States before China even said we have a virus outbreak. Because on the 2nd, you can look at on my video in January, it's like the first 5 minutes, it'll tell you China was suppressing. This is from the news source. This is the news saying Chinese just discovered a pneumonia virus, and somebody said it was like SARS. So they arrested these people and told them that they're spreading false information, that they're lying.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
well,
this is on January 2nd.
Right. Hold up. So we
on January 2nd, Trump had to bomb. He had killed Soleimani because they attacked the U.S. embassy in Iraq. They was trying to overthrow the U.S. embassy in Iraq, and so he said okay. And then on the 3rd, actually, he killed Soleimani, and plus he was going through impeachment, and then they put a sanction on him and all this other stuff. So, like I said, man, look, when it comes to the coronavirus, I know who said what. I know every time Dr. Fauci said, "Hey, look, don't worry about it. It's not. We don't have nothing to worry about. This is really in China."
Yeah.
All the way up until March, he was saying this.
Right.
You had Nancy Pelosi walking around in Chinatown on February 26th, because this phone call was on the February 2nd. What was Nancy Pelosi doing in Chinatown? Hey, look, this virus, don't worry about this virus. Don't panic on this virus. Come to Chinatown.
Yeah.
Everybody's scared. So if Trump lied, by default, that makes Nancy Pelosi lie. So ask Michael D. Walker, how does he feel about Nancy Pelosi lying? But they're not going to spin it that way. They're going to say, well, Trump is the commander-in-chief, blah, 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 blah. But in my case, hey, look, if he don't want the public to panic, because we didn't have masks. All our masks was being made in China. China even threatened to stop shipping masks to the United States.
So real quick, enemy.
So all our stuff was getting made in China.
Real quick.
You know what I'm saying? So if you tell people, hey, look, we got this crazy disease, we got 5 people in here, and spreading like wildfire, get a mask.
Okay. Enemy.
The healthcare workers ain't gonna have masks.
Okay.
Everybody's
Enemy.
gonna them.
Okay. Enemy. Hold on. All right. Tanavane, let me hear your thoughts here really quick too. Are you still on with us? I guess we lost him. All right. Joseph, what are your thoughts on this as well?
I mean, I see what he's saying behind the whole, COVID thing. But I mean, as far as I'm seeing, I just feel like I don't really think people are necessarily saying that Trump is falsely advertising. At the same time, though, it's almost like he kind of is downplaying the deaths behind it, because you got to understand that. I mean, today is the September 11th, right? You lost almost like how many people? Like 3,127 people, and like 400 and some firefighters, and God rest their soul. But then you also have versus 138,000 people that died from COVID because they didn't, and most of them were our elders. So it's almost like if I have, when Obama was in office, right, and the pandemic broke out. I mean, no, there wasn't even a pandemic that broke out. What was it? What was the virus? The Ebola thing?
Yeah.
H1N1, when that happened, Obama had a whole team set in place to prevent that from happening. Even before he left the White House, he said, why is it that a virus is a political talk? If I know that I have the team to take care of a virus, why would I make it a political point, right?
Yeah.
So when you have a COVID, another virus to hit, something that, you say that the first virus was from November or whatever, it still is a president's job to make sure and to gratify the complications of what's going on. But when you have a president that's so envious against a president before him, and he fired the whole pandemic team that Obama had in place, what is it that you're supposed to do from there? You can't do anything from there. So now you have all these cases and these lists of deaths. You have people that are working within nursing homes, hospitals, that are going home. You have some people that are staying because they don't want to give it to their family. But I mean, it's hitting so fast, and yet people are trying to figure out, well, how is it happening so fast? You have to understand, New York is probably one of the most popular traveling areas from any country that people are coming from. People could come from Dubai into New York. People can come from China. People can come from Iraq. People can come from Asia if they wanted to into the New York. So it's like when we try to tell Trump, and we try to, not just us but the people around him, notice how people are quick to get fired, or people are quick to be shot down or shut down because of these facts or allegations that are brought up against them. So I mean, that phone call was released, but it's plenty of phone calls that we've never truly heard, that we probably won't never hear until 5 or 6 years from now, and then you'll be like, oh well. I mean, you really couldn't be surprised if he didn't say it. Just like how everyone is not surprised to, past things that he have said in the past. I think if we just, like I said, Obama's, of how he handled the Ebola was the same thing that we was looking for with the president that we have now. But with us not having that, it actually is a great question of we need another president, because if we have a president in there now that is trying to overthrow Obamacare, which is something he can never really truly do, then it kind of gives you a replication. It gives you it's almost like colonial law. If you don't know what colonial law is, man, I'm telling you, it's basically what it feels like, but it's not actually, to the eye.
Right.
So my thoughts on the whole coronavirus and him actually, I believe he said something like that, but I don't think they would actually, admit to it.
Right.
I mean, it's his team. Look who he has on his team. I mean, he's literally lost half of his team in the past 2 years that he has been in office.
That is true.
I mean, he's literally fired his whole camp.
That is true. Now,
two of them got arrested and is facing meddling charges for tampering with the voting system.
Right.
And half of them are coming out and are actually speaking now against Trump. And of course, nobody is going to believe them. Why? Because they feel like they are traitors against Trump. But I mean, understand that when you work with a billionaire and you see the truth for what it is, and a billionaire kicks you to the curb and you expose them, do you think a person that is making less than you or that is making more than you will believe you against a billionaire if they're actually working for the man that just fired you? I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, thank you for those thoughts. Tanner Vane is on the line. Speak on it, brother. Tell us what your thoughts are.
Yeah, man. Like, I think he did downplay it a little, but like he kind of even says himself that he did that to avoid causing a panic early on, because it really hasn't changed since the beginning. We still expect everyone to get this virus. Even the vaccines that are in testing now have been showing some problems with older people. And at the time, everyone is in lockdown. And so, yeah, that's partly why he did it. But the thing is that we're still pretty much fighting that panic, because we've had it since the beginning, where there's this where people are focused more on the misinformation. Like, at the beginning, the mask dialogue was completely wrong. Like, everyone was talking in terms of it being completely useless or completely effective. And so you have people not wearing it because they don't think it's going to do anything. And then you have people right next to each other with masks thinking it's going to protect them, when it's not even capable of doing that for more than an hour in circumstances like that. So, like, this has been a problem from the beginning. And while trying to manage the panic from the lockdowns, I don't think he managed it well per se, but like, it's still a panic we're trying to face. Like, look at this thing with kids going to school. Like, it's a little easier to talk about now that it's happened, but like, everyone was talking about how do we prevent kids from catching this disease. But the fact was, we were never going to stop them from catching the disease. And what no one wanted to say is that they're going to catch it from each other no matter what we do. And we're still pretty much facing that situation. And with how volatile everything is, we're still trying to keep people from embracing that panic right now.
That is true. You definitely have a point there, Tanu. Here it is. I'm going to throw in my 2 cents now. Here it is. Obviously, yes, he in that audio file, in that tape, that conversation. Yes, he's downplaying it. Yes, he did admit to saying that he was downplaying it for sure. And and we talked about it before on another show, on one of the morning shows, and I posed the question out to you guys, asking like, hey, what are your thoughts on this? Because if you were in his shoes and you heard about a virus that was about to take over, that is taking over and killing people, there's footage of people in China and Italy just passing out in the middle of the streets, that kind of thing. It's a scary, scary virus that we don't know, or at least at that time, let's just say, was a scary, unknown virus that we knew nothing about. How would you tell the American people? Would you just tell them straight up, put it all out there, all chips out there, throw all the cards in, cash in? just tell them everything warts and all? Or would you talk about it sort of, but not put it all the way out there so that people don't, so that there isn't absolute pandemonium and chaos in the streets? Now, the thing is I understand why he made that choice, but now it's coming back to bite him in the ass. And that's unfortunate. He made a decision. He had to make some sort of executive decision to say, hey, I got to talk to the American people about this virus. I need to tell them about what's going on. But I don't want everybody going nuts. You know, I don't want there to be like a shortage of water or bottled water or a shortage of toilet paper. Remember when toilet paper was like a thing that everybody was like, this is currency right now, y'all.
I'm the department.
You know what I mean?
Gerald Pets, paper, and Kimber. I know, trust me.
Yeah. So, I mean, think about
If
all those.
One more person asks me for toilet tissue, I'm going to snap.
Yeah. So there's a time when that kind of craziness was already starting to happen when we knew nothing about stuff. But maybe by him approaching it and downplaying it a little bit was the decision that he wanted to make, that he thought was the best decision, so that there wasn't craziness going down in the streets. That's what I think. But at the same time, the fact that it's come back now, that these tapes are now out, it makes him look bad. But if you were in his shoes, at the end of the day, if you could be the best president or the worst president in the world, if you were in his shoes, what would you do? What choice would you make? You got two choices.
Well, you got to realize, first of all, that when the people knew about the virus, people started going crazy when he declared a national emergency. When he declared a national emergency on March 13th, I think it was March 13th when he declared the national emergency.
Yeah.
Everybody rushed to the stores. There was no toilet paper. There was no bleach. There was no alcohol. There was no, really a lot of stuff. Now, mind you, just 2 weeks earlier, Nancy Pelosi was walking around and Nancy Pelosi was walking around. Okay, Noble is D. I'll check my comments on my YouTube page. Nancy Pelosi was walking around Chinatown talking about, hey, everybody come down. You know, there's nothing to be scared of. You know what I mean? Like, this virus is nothing to be afraid of. And so this is where we see the double standard. And furthermore, Trump would have, if he was downplaying, because he's not a doctor, he's not a epidemiologist, he's not a pandemiologist, right?
Yeah.
So he's not a scientist. So in that situation, and you say, well, we got this virus that just arrived into the United States on January 20th. What do we do? Oh, well, you know, downplay the virus, because he's not neither of those. So if whatever he said, if you look at the press conferences, Trump always said, because the first few press conferences, he didn't even show up, right? He didn't even show up. This was Fauci, this was Alex Azar, as well as the other guy that looks like a leprechaun with a little white beard. So this was his team that showed up. And they were telling people that it was not a thing. So when Trump finally said it was not a thing, guess what? His team had already said it. His experts said it. So if Trump is saying something if we're in the middle of a war and Trump says, hey, look, don't worry about it, don't panic, if we got this, he ain't coming from his own perspective, a little bit from his perspective, because he trusted his generals. So if his generals say don't worry about it, there's nothing to worry about, then he'll say, okay, don't worry about it. Same thing with Senator Nuke. You know, the generals give you information. They tell you what the deal is. They tell you what the best course of action is. The decision is ultimately up to you. But at the end of the day, everything that you know is because it's coming from your intelligence department. It's coming from your advisors. So if everybody's praising Dr. Fauci like he's this pandemic guru, because I've seen these videos that say Fauci warned the U.S. about a pandemic in 2017. Okay, well, you had 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. You had all this time to get prepared. So
Hold
why
on.
we doing so bad?
Alex.
You know?
Alex,
So
what?
go ahead.
Pascal,
Go ahead, Alex.
you see the bucket enemy is carrying the water for Trump? It's got a hole in the bottom, bro. Yeah? It's leaking. Yeah? Trump was the one, instead of you let the people who know about this thing talk, he was the one up on the podium directing, telling people to take bleach, to all kind of foolishness.
Oh boy.
Yeah?
Yes.
Right?
I'm trying to talk because I don't know if these earbuds are.
He knows everything. He's the best at everything. You know what I mean? Like, he knows too much for his own good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He keeps preaching about all he cared about. All Trump cared about was the economy. And don't forget, if you don't have people to support the economy, there's no economy. Yeah. He can find all these trillions to give to all these flipping people. Yeah. What did he give? What? And he still can't support the people then?
See how you say I got a hole in my bucket because I'm a Trump supporter. You're a Trump hater, so you got a hole in your bucket too.
Listen, I'm a realist, bro.
And I'm not.
I'm not in the United States, but I'm outside looking.
You're talking about bleach. He never even mentioned bleach. So how can you be a realist?
Hello?
He never mentioned bleach.
You see?
Can't take what you say seriously. If you saying that he mentioned bleach, bleach never came out of his mouth. Not one time.
Did he have the woman next door?
He's talking about the hydrochloroquine.
Injecting bleach.
He was talking about disinfectant. He was talking about disinfectant. But he was talking about putting it into the body. That is true. He was talking about putting it. He was talking about putting.
But yes, still, he's doctorizing.
He didn't tell nobody to inject nothing. He was talking to the guy. He was talking to somebody else. He wasn't even talking to the crowd. He was saying, hey, can you look into that? He was being sarcastic.
Yes, but no medical.
He didn't say, hey, go inject disinfectant, go inject bleach. He didn't go say, go inject it. He didn't say none of that. So for you to say that, I can't take you seriously.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? I can't take you seriously.
I can't take you seriously.
If you say he said something that he did not say, how can I take you seriously when you say, hey, look, I'm just a realist. You're a realist on what planet?
You want to know something really interesting? Is that you're having a fight with each other from across the ocean right now. I just want to point that out. I think that's kind of cool.
Can't take him seriously. It's like me trying to tell him what's going on in Canada.
Yeah.
You a Trump hater. You know what I'm saying? So I can't take you serious.
Everybody chill out.
I voted for Barack Obama twice. How many times you vote for Barack Obama?
Hey, everybody chill out.
I can't take you seriously.
Hey, there's no reason
Can't take you seriously, man. That's like you can't take you seriously.
There's no hey, everybody chill out. Hey, everybody chill out.
I got a channel with nothing but research, no opinion. 150 videos, no opinion, just straight news.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
guys. So it's
gentlemen,
my opinion. It's not me being a
gentlemen.
person that just got a Trump bucket and got a hole in it. Everything that I say is coming from fact, bro.
Hey,
that's all I'm saying.
Hey, everyone,
come from fact. Show me something that's factual.
I'm asking you guys politely. Enemy. I'm trying to talk to you.
Just fact.
Enemy. Everybody. Hey, Alex. Everybody, please, gentlemen. Let's conduct this conversation in a civil manner. There's no reason for us to be raising our voices at each other or anything of that sort. Let us chill.
I'm only raising my voice because I got these AirPods in, and when I hear the conversation, like after I watch the YouTube video, I always sound like crap. So I'm like, damn, am I talking loud enough? Because I got these.
Oh, we
and
hear
I don't
you.
know if these sound better.
Yeah.
That's why I talk loud.
You're good. We've been giving
I don't know if you can hear me.
We can hear you loud and clear, my brother. We can hear everyone can hear you loud and clear. But if we are not going to chill, if we're not going to tranquilo, I will end this call real quick. Okay? So
All right.
here it
Let
is.
me ask enemy one thing.
Alex, go ahead.
Let me ask enemy one thing. Yeah. Remember the Central Park 5? Yeah. Rodeo High School.
Yeah, I remember the Central Park 5. Okay.
Yeah. Right. What did Trump say about them?
After they confessed to the rape.
After they what?
He said that he wanted them to go to the electric chair.
What did you say?
But he said that in a newspaper, and he's always done that. He's always put these full page ads in the newspaper. And so when the Central Park 5 came out, after they admitted to raping the lady, right? After they admitted to that, right? After they admitted to that.
After they were coerced into admitting it, bro.
How would he know? How would he know? How would he know?
Okay?
Oh, my God.
After they were unexonerated.
So basically what you're saying is that you hated Trump ever since the Central Park 5. That's what you're saying. That ever since the Central Park 5, you've hated Trump, so it don't matter what Trump does, he can cure cancer tomorrow, you still gonna hate him and say that he put people out of jobs, right? He put the doctors out of jobs because he cured cancer, they can't work no more, right? That's what you gonna say. That's what you gonna say. You just admitted that you've been hating Trump since 1990. You're a Trump hater. You said you wasn't, but you just showed your hate, bro.
Listen up. Hate is a strong word. I dislike it. Yeah? For that fact. After they were exonerated, still insisted they were guilty because they wasn't supposed to be in the party. Yeah? That is your flipping president, bro.
Bro, you look, I was around when the Central Park 5 case came down, right? And I saw these black men on the news admit to raping and killing this woman, all right? And this is what I was like.
You see?
Well,
that is understandable.
Well, damn. That's fucked up.
I do not understand.
But at the same time,
we got kids. We
didn't know about
Language.
no coercion until the movie came out like 2 years ago. We didn't know about no coercion until they was let out.
Joseph,
so as far as I'm concerned, if you admit to it, you guilty. You know what I mean?
It was admitted to it. Yeah, they didn't just admit it like that. Okay?
Mr. T.
But that's your matter of opinion. I mean, what the court document said that they confessed to it.
Okay.
That's what the court doctor said, and that has nothing. That has no bearing on this coronavirus. That has no bearing on the economy. Trump has an economics degree, and so of course he's going to only be focused on the economy. He's got other people that does other stuff. Barack Obama has a law degree, so he's not an economist. So he's going to let other people handle the economy.
Don't deflect Obama. We're talking about Trump. Yeah. Why you guys don't have to bring up Obama?
I just gave him an example. Why we can't bring up Obama? I just gave you an example though.
Okay. So, Mr. T, you were going to say something. What do you have to say, my brother?
I mean, it's pretty clear. I mean, you're on different sides. You see that. The issue is this. You have to hold about the economy. If Trump said something 30 years ago about some men that were involved in a crime and he was wrong, hey, he was wrong. That's it. He's wrong. You know, we know that Trump is an opportunist. He is. He jumps and he is in the spotlight. So, in his mind, whatever he's doing is he wants to win. We get that. He wants to win.
Of course.
And sometimes to win, you have to sometimes, do things that aren't always, morally correct or morally right. Right. So, Central Park 5 thing was a huge issue.
Huge. Because he had 5 men who were Latino and black from NYC who were pretty much investing into a crime that they didn't commit. You know, and DNA has come out over the decades to say they were innocent. Okay? So Trump was wrong about what he did. Leave it at that. You know?
Yeah.
Does that reflect bad on his job now as president? I don't know. Has he changed as a person since then? I don't know. You know?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. You know, you can't cut off history 30 years ago and say, "Oh, that was Trump 30 years ago." But has this man continued to be an honest person to not only to America but to himself? You know, and well, throw Obama in there. I mean, that's something totally different. I mean, that's us falling for me versus. Let's talk about what we're talking about. Let's not deflect from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, Trump is honestly a sore spot. I mean, for your enemy. I mean, that's somebody who you support strongly, and that's fine. But Alex Jones is making a point about something that Trump did decades ago that you have to go like, you know, right? Yeah, he was wrong about it. You know, and then move on from it. So, you know.
Yeah.
I see
You know
that.
Joseph, hold
Yep.
up. Joseph had something to say. Let me have the floor, please. Joseph, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I didn't really. I was just.
You were
I
trying
was
to say something earlier.
I was just really listening. Just yeah, we do. At the end of the day, we do have to look for right now. You know, we can't dwell on the past.
Yeah.
You know, and we can't dwell on what wasn't done 2, 3, 30 years ago.
Word.
We can only look for now. And I think that's something that we can all agree on, regardless if we have him as a president again or a different president after, because they're not going to be the next. 50 years from now, when I get really old and wrinkly, I'm going to have a different new president. And I'm pretty sure by then, I'll probably be like, oh, well, when I was younger, our president such and such, So, like I said, with each president, you're going to have pros and cons.
Right.
But I think with really just what was going on with 2020, I think people have just had enough.
Yeah.
And eventually it's just being tired. It's like a big old painkiller that people are ready to take, just to get away to see 2021.
Yeah. B-Man, what do you got to say, brother?
All right, real quick though. Yo, I was getting all comfortable for that conversation between Alex and
He got the popcorn out and everything, man.
And also, since you're such a big Trump fan, have you ever watched his when he used to be in WWE?
Yeah.
And you know that too?
So what now? Is he talking to me? Are you talking to me, Brady?
Yes, he's talking to you.
Since you're such a big Trump fan, have you seen Trump's old wrestling stuff when he was in WWE?
Yeah. Where he slashed Vince McMahon and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know where I think you should move to and find some land at?
Say what now?
So you know how you're gonna find some land this weekend, right?
We're just gonna go looking.
Right, you know where I think you guys should look at?
Where?
Kentucky, because that's Trump country.
Oh my God. Okay, we got somebody on the mic, on the phone. You're on the mic with the Pascal Show and the Posse. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Brian from LA. I was calling from Transparency and Merit, but I wanted to say that I forget the gentleman's name, but I guess he's from Canada. But he said Trump only cares about the economy. But what he tends to forget is that the economy and the food supply are very closely linked. If the economy collapses, that's why people come to this country, because they have collapsed economies and there's no food on the shelves where they're going. And food shortages and scarcity are a big thing. That's why people, will do just about anything to get into this country to improve their economic situation.
Thoughts, Alex Jones?
Well, why am I not in America?
Well, but you live in. But I don't know if you're from, if you're originally from Canada, but Canada also that is also a first world country, and
I'm from Canada, man. The guy is from UK.
Oh, from UK. Well, I also wanted to mention about the Central Park 5. There is heavy dispute on those individuals' guilt, and I mean they're innocent. They had a whole. Larry Elder did a whole expose on that, and the one of the cops that had one of the retired detective who had worked on the case said that both Tim Burns' documentary and then When They See Us was a lot of it was complete fabrication and over dramatization of the story. And they were not charged with rape; they were charged with sexual misconduct and sexual assault. And they had also physically assaulted someone brutally before they had been picked up.
So why was they
and
charged?
By the way, so you have somebody in the UK. I would almost like to ask them a question about the Rotherham grooming gangs, because I noticed they have protests for Black Lives Matter, but I don't see too many protests for the British girls that were raped by Muslim grooming gangs. I wonder if someone from the UK, the person from the UK, can mention that.
Yeah, well, you got what you call the British National Party. Some what do you call it? They're like
here's the deal.
Whoa. They're like some national front. Yeah? They're the ones that you always see up and down marching and calling out these guys. Yeah?
But they get assaulted. I mean, and why shouldn't everybody march for that? That was wrong. What happened to those girls was wrong. And from my understanding, the authorities still have not released the report. That's wrong.
You will have to ask them about that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just bringing that up. To me, it shows for me that the left the left tries to censor and hide things far more than the right does.
So what's left and right got to do with reality?
Well, the left is the one. The left is the one that is censoring things on social media. The media is in the bag for the left, the unhinged left, and then they're also censoring social media heavily. And the left gets away with things the right could never get away with.
Who controls the media?
The left.
Lies. Probably in America, but not over in England. Not over in England. The right controls the media in England. Yeah.
I would disagree with that.
Listen, let me tell you something. I am not a left nor a right. I am myself. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't care about left or right. I don't business about them.
Okay.
Because you're both, as far as I'm concerned, left and right, you got a left hand and right hand, and both supposed to work with each other. Yeah. But
that's the way it used to be, but not anymore.
The right always says this about the left always says this about the right. Yeah? So it's one big scapegoat thing going on between the two of them. Yeah?
But you brought up the Central Park 5.
See, that was on the news. Yeah? That was on the news.
That was on the news. Notice how often the Rotherham rape case or the grooming cases were on the news.
Let me tell you something. We had pedophiles in England, in the government. Yeah? The right-wing government covering up pedophiles.
What's up, Pascal?
Okay? So don't tell me about left and right, brethren. Okay?
Well, no. Well, yeah. I mean, and if that's true, they should be kicked out too.
Names in the Tory party, the right-wing party. Okay? Yeah? Even the liberals, they had pedophiles in their party. So don't come and tell me nothing about them foolishness there. Yeah?
How is that? How is it foolish?
No, but you try to
where's the empathy? Let me ask you this: where is the empathy for the British girls that were raped by Muslim grooming gangs? Where's the empathy, man?
That is some. Honestly, that's a story. Personally, it's a story that I don't know anything about in regards to that story. That is a very interesting story.
But because the left covers it up.
Well, that is something.
Young to be trying to engage in stories about rape.
Yeah. So that's something that I'll definitely have to look up for myself and see what's going on. But hey, Transparency and Merit, thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I got to start wrapping up the show, Alex. I do have to wrap up the show. We've gone a lot longer than I expected today. But say what you need to say really, really quick, and then I got to wrap it up. I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead, Alex.
No, I was gonna say, have you ever heard of a guy named Jimmy Savile?
Jimmy who?
Jimmy Savile.
No.
All right. Look up Jimmy Savile. Yeah. He was a guy that he had a show called Top of the Pops. Yeah, like a music show.
Okay.
And he was like famous for putting that in the forefront. Yeah. And he also done a lot of charity work. Yeah?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say anymore. Just look up Jimmy Savile.
Okay, I will. I wrote it down. I got it right here. It's with an S, right? With an S?
S-A-V-V-I, I think it's L-L-E. Jimmy Savile.
Oh, I know this guy. Yeah, Jimmy Savile. Okay, I know who he is. I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna see what you're talking about for sure. Okay, but we got to wrap it up. All right, guys. I really appreciate.
Let me ask you, the guy with the headphone. What is his channel name? YouTube.
Which one? I'm sorry.
The guy with the headphone.
Oh, Enemy Nation. It is.
Yeah. What is his channel name?
Enemy Nation. Enemy Nation. Okay, yeah, cool. Go check him out.
Check out, you know.
Please do.
Yeah,
Please do.
I'm gonna upload a video as soon as we get off of here.
Yes.
Enemy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have no ill feeling towards you, my brother.
Of course
don't
not.
Get me wrong. Yeah.
Of course.
It's all love, same way, you know, my friend.
All love.
Actually, he's lying.
I don't want you to leave the podcast with like, oh, Alex is like Ray. No. You know.
No, I don't feel that way.
Not at all.
I don't feel that way at all.
Love to everyone.
I don't feel that way. You sound Jamaican.
No, I'm from Guyana.
Guyana. Oh, there you go. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
Guyana or Ghana?
No.
Guyana.
Next to Venezuela.
Okay.
Yeah.
Central America?
Yes.
South America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, and you know, Enemy Nation's lying. He was, like you're sitting there going, "Oh, wait, no bad blood," but he was actually looking up where you lived. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally kidding.
No, I mean,
I'm playing.
Honestly,
But I do have to wrap it up. I got to wrap it up. I'm totally playing. Anyway, thank you guys.
Make every Friday like this. Every Friday.
I'm thinking about it. There's going to be some ground rules. I'm going to be straight funky, but I've learned something from this group chat. The next time we do it will be probably next Friday, and have hopefully some other people on, that kind of thing, and I'd love to hear other people's thoughts on things and everything. So, Alex Jones, thank you so much for being on, my brother. Thank you.
You're welcome, my brother.
Enemy Nation, thank you so much for being on, my brother.
Hey, anytime.
B-Man, thank you so much for being on, my soldier, my boy, my dude. Thank you. Razor Ramon, thank you so much for being on.
No problem.
Mr. T, thank you so much for dropping knowledge and being on the show today as well. Thank you, thank you. And of course, last but not least, oh wait, no, Tanner Vane, thank you so much for being on because he's on here as well via voice.
Man. Thanks.
Thank you, man. You know, it's I love this technology. It's amazing being able to have this kind of technology. Joseph, thank you so much for being on. Seriously, thank you, thank you, thank you. He's waving with Madison's hand. She's beautiful, man. Keep being a great dad. But anyway, thank you all you guys for being on and everybody down below commenting and being a part of the conversation. It was really, really dope to see people's faces. Hopefully it gets even bigger. The show gets even bigger. The chat gets even bigger. The arguments get even bigger. It'll be dope. It'll be like the WWE. You know what I'm saying? And in this corner. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I will be doing some sort of pop-up videos over the course of this weekend and all that. But be sure to be on Monday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, where I'll be on to talk about the craziness that's going on in the world. All right, y'all? Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Have a safe and wonderful weekend, y'all. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.